Hey, what's going on YouTube? So today's video is going to be about how to obtain gold within the game or the different ways you can do so. Um, First off, I want to say as far as games, mobile games that I've played in the past, this one doesn't really stress you as far as gold goes. They tend to actually give you quite an abundance. I'm never really running out of gold for the most part. But nonetheless, let's kind of go through it. So first and foremost, the first thing that you see when you enter the game is the daily rewards. So this can, obviously, if you land on a certain day, give you a certain amount of gold, kind of varying in the amount that you get. Um, Next would be the daily quests. Completing all of them, and then I think there's like one other that gives you gold. So there is another way. Next would be islands. So you can go through and complete a dungeon or quick loot, and you'll get gold. Um, you'll get gold either way. So when you complete a dungeon, there is an icon, and I'll go ahead and run this dungeon real quick just to show you. But there's an icon in the top right. If you don't like hit repeat or home before it comes up, you'll be able to double the amount that you get. Um, would I do this for every single dungeon that I run? I guess it depends on how much gold you need. If you really need it, you can do that. So they give you the option to do so, and I don't think it's limited. It's just as many times as you're willing to. I'm pretty sure the videos are probably like anywhere from 15 to 30 seconds long. So if you're willing to take that amount of time in between each dungeon, then I'd say go for it. Um, but it's coming up here. So, you know, as you see, okay, thank you. As you see all this, so in the top right, it has this watch video for 2 times gold. So I got 1910 for this. If I watch this video, I can double that amount. So you can do that on every single dungeon that you run. Obviously, if you quick loot, that option isn't available. But I wanted to show you that. So good use for that feature actually would be over here in on Gold Island. So obviously I'm not level 20, so I don't have this unlocked. But basically how this is there is a 0 energy, 5 energy, 10, 15, 20. So it just works up. And basically its sole purpose is to give you gold. It doesn't give you energy or anything else. It's just purely gold. The way to max it out, maximize the amount of gold you get, is to look for the shining objects in the back and make sure you click on them. That gives you a large amount towards the end, but obviously you run this each day. I usually get up to anywhere between either 70k or like 150k, and then you hit the video 2 times gold on there, and you can get anywhere up to 140 to 300,000 gold just from doing that. So that's probably the one of the best ways, I guess, one of the best ways to get it, because there are actually other rewards, um, like the dungeon, for example, which is the next location. If you get up high enough, I guess this doesn't really represent that. Let me show the leaderboards. Season rewards. So if you work your way up, you can get obviously the biggest reward. I think that's in the game is this. So you can get up to 3 million if you reach Legend 1 as the final reward. And then I think it actually said, and each chest that you open every day is 778,948. That's pending you don't get majority of that stolen or whatever. But if as you go from Legend 2 to Legend 1, you get 355 and so on and so forth. Not to mention each raid that you run, you get gold from that as well. So dungeons are definitely a good way to have a good income. Let's see here. The next place you can earn gold would be guild events. Obviously, that requires you to join a guild. And I don't know. I'm pretty sure if I join a guild now, even as level 16, I can still get crowns, but I don't have access to all of the daily quests. So I think once you get 20 is when that happens. But basically, if you join a guild and you collect the daily quests, give you crowns. And if your guild can get up to 12,000, you know, obviously you can get each week you can get 500,000 gold from that. And there obviously the rest of these awards. Let's see, going away from that. Next would be the shop, or no, let's go to Tower of Pawnage would be another location. So each floor gives you a certain amount of gold, and then each floor that you complete, it just stacks on top of each other. And then towards the end, you claim that reward. It gives a pretty good amount. I'm not sure the exact amount. I'm pretty sure it varies, just like the gems. But that is another good location. And then finally, we have the shop, which I want to in the gold tab. So obviously take advantage of the free videos that you get to watch. That's free 90K right there. But I do want to warn you, as far as going past this point, I would suggest not using gems for gold because the gems are just way more valuable than gold is. I mean, we went through it all. There's just an abundance of places that you can get gold from. So there's just really no need to waste your gems because gems are a lot harder to obtain than gold is in this game. And like I said, I've never had issues with gold. Maybe when I'm mid level and I'm trying to level up like a super high uh, ruin or maxing out a new hero that I just got to match whatever level I have, that can get expensive. But outside of that, not really much of a um, shortage of gold. So overall, that's pretty much it as far as gold goes. Like I showed you, my suggestions, the main sources of income would probably be get higher ranking in dungeon. That gives you really good rewards each week. Uh, Obviously, always get your daily quest done. Gold Gold Island is go to, so you know try to grind for that level 20 and um, unlock at least the first stage. I only do the zero energy myself, and I get plenty of gold from it. But dungeons and Gold Island, I think, are kind of the main sources, and then daily quests too. So if you have any more questions, just leave a comment. That's it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.